Everyone thinks the person with the best facts wins the argument. Wrong. Dead wrong. The person with the best facts almost always loses. And by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly why. And you are going to know how to win arguments, even when you are not even sure you are right. You have been there. Someone pushes back on you. Maybe it is your boss, or your partner, or that one person at work who always has something to say. You know you are right. You feel it in your chest. But somehow they walk away looking like the winner, and you are just standing there thinking, what just happened? Here is what happened. You brought facts to a feelings fight, and feelings always win. But that is about to change, because I am going to give you 5 specific moves, 5 actual things you can say and do that flip the whole script. And the crazy part is, these work even when you do not have all the facts on your side. Stay with me until number 4. It is the single move that lets you win a fight you walked into on the wrong side, without raising your voice or admitting you were wrong. Most people stumble into it by accident once in their lives and never figure out how to do it on purpose. Number 1. Stop trying to prove you are right. I know, that sounds completely backwards. But here is the thing. The moment you start trying to prove you are right, the other person stops listening and starts defending. Their brain literally shuts the door on you. It is like trying to push a door open by leaning harder on it. The more pressure you put on, the more it pushes back. Researchers at the University of Michigan found something they called the backfire effect, where people shown evidence that contradicts what they believe actually dig in even harder. The more facts you throw at them, the more locked in they get. So what do you do instead? You stop arguing your point entirely. You ask questions. Help me understand your thinking. What would actually change your mind? Watch what happens. They have to slow down. They have to explain themselves. And half the time, they talk themselves into a corner without you saying a single thing. Boom. Number 2. Control your voice, not your words. Here is something almost nobody tells you. A 2019 study from Stanford found that in most arguments, people decide who they believe within the first 30 seconds, and it has almost nothing to do with the content. It is tone. The way you say something matters more than what you say. So here is the move. Lower your voice. Slow it down. When everyone else is getting louder and faster, you go quieter and slower. I hear you. I just see it differently. Same words, different energy, completely different result. You look calm. You look confident. They look reactive. And guess who the room decides is right? Right? Hey, before number 3, you don't seem like someone who's here just to vent about the last argument. Hit subscribe if you want more like this. Imagine if everyone in your life understood how to actually diffuse a fight instead of feed it. Most of the relationship people lose were never really about being right in the first place. Number 4 is the one that ends an argument before it even fully starts. Number 3, name what they are feeling before they do. This one feels like a magic trick the first time you use it. Before the other person can even finish getting upset, you say it for them. I can see this really matters to you. It sounds like you feel like nobody is actually listening. I spent years jumping straight to my side of the argument, skipping this completely, and I lost almost every time because of it. The second you name someone's feeling out loud, they feel heard. And when someone feels heard, their defenses drop just enough for your point to get through. That is the window. Use it. Number 4. And here it is, the one I promised you earlier, the redirect. Most people think arguing means going back and forth on the same point forever until someone gives up. No. The best move is to change the frame entirely. Not the subject, the frame. Here's what that looks like. Someone says, "You always do this." You do not say, "No, I don't." That is a trap. You walk right into it, and now you are arguing about the past instead of solving anything. Instead, you say, "Okay, So what would doing this differently actually look like to you? You just turned a blame conversation into a solution conversation. They were not prepared for that. They expected a fight. You gave them a fork in the road. Now you are leading. Now you are the calm one. Now you are the one who actually wants to fix something. Game over number 5. Let them have the last word. This one is hard. I know, but listen. Winning an argument does not mean being the last one to talk. It means the other person walks away with your point stuck in their head. Silence is the only argument that cannot be argued with. When they say something and you just nod slowly and say nothing, they fill that silence themselves. Usually with doubt, usually with regret. You do not need the last word. You need the last impression. Here is the thing nobody actually tells you about arguments. The goal was never really about being right. It was always about being heard. And the wild part is, the person who masters these moves, who stays calm, who asks questions, who names feelings, who redirects, that person does not just win arguments. That person becomes the person everyone trusts. The one people come to, the one who leads without trying to lead, because real power is not loud. It never was. And think about what we talked about at the very beginning, the backfire effect, where facts make people dig in harder. Look at every single move on this list. Every one of them works against that. Every one of them lowers the wall instead of making it taller. That is not a coincidence. That is the whole system working together. So here is what I want you to do. Pick one, just one of these 5 moves, and use it today. In the next conversation where someone pushes back on you, try it. Just one. See what happens. Drop in the comments which one you are going to try. I read every single one and I want to know. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe. It is free, it takes 2 seconds, and it might actually change how every relationship in your life goes from here. You already took the first step just by watching. Do not stop now.